everybody. It's a little sunny out here, I guess. So for those of you who don't know, we are moving. Most likely we're moving at the end of, or the beginning of May. Probably like the first or second week of May. Because we are taking Carolyn out a month before she's done with school. Well, not a month, not a whole month, but like probably a couple of weeks before she's done with school. Her school ends on May 19th. Excuse me. Sorry, I gotta turn this air off. I'm like hot now. So she gets done with school on May 19th. That's her last day. And then, and we're taking her out like a couple weeks before school ends. But is this light gonna turn green? Sorry. So, so anyways, so let me put the wheel down a little bit so you guys can see me. So yeah, that's what's going on. By the way, today's Valentine's Day. If you guys, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. So anyways, so we are moving in May at some point. We were gonna move in June, but we decided probably not. The house market's crashing. We talked about it. The house market is crashing. We want to sell our house as soon as possible, so we do have some profit on it. That way we can buy the things that we need to buy when we are in Ohio, depending on what we need to buy for our house, like shelves and decor and things like that. If we're gonna do that, paint, things like that. Because I know if we do buy a house, we're gonna be in it for at least, at maximum 10 years, 5 to 10 years. And then at that point, you know, if we're gonna be in a house that long, I'd rather just paint it and decor it the way I want to and things like that. We are going to be moving to Cincinnati, Ohio. So I will definitely, if you've seen my last videos, like my later videos from when we moved here to to Utah, from Ohio, then you kind of know how that process goes and how stressful it is. And yeah, it's going to be super stressful, but this is going to be the last move we make for right now. So as long as he's with the company my husband works for, you may know it, you may not, but the company that he works for, as long as he's in that company, we are not going to be moving. If he switches companies, then, you know, possibly, I don't know, you know, but that's kind of where we're at right now. We haven't gotten anything rolling, like, yet. We're still deciding where we're going to move, what house we're going to move into, if we want to go for in an apartment until we are able to go and see houses, or if we're going to go house shopping, like if we're gonna stay in like a hotel, and then once we move, because we're going to my mother-in-law and father-in-law's house in July, and we might house hunt on that time. I am not really sure what we're gonna do. It just depends, really. But either way, we might be moving into an apartment, we might be moving into a hotel, extended stay, I don't know. Right now, we don't really know anything. I just wanted to let you guys know we are moving. You know, we're still trying to find the school that Carolyn's going to. We're still trying to find, we know exactly where her medical supplies are coming from, because it's the same medical supplier that we used in Lima, Ohio when we were living there. So that's not going to be a huge deal, but because she uses all the same things, so hopefully they keep charts for a couple of years, and if they're able to pull her record up and, you know, have all her chart, then they'll know everything we need. I think the only things that is different is her G-tube that we need G-tubes for, and then her extension is a different size, and then her And then her trache's a different size, and that's about it. I think that's different. There are a couple things that we don't use too, like the sponges and the sponges that used to go on her neck. They're called split sponges, so we don't use those anymore either. But regardless, we're gonna be going with them. So they are they're better than, I don't want to bash anybody, but they are better. They have a better system. Let me say that. They're not better. They have a better system than they do here in Utah. Here in Utah, you have to call every month, and you have to take your own inventory, and you gotta see what you need, see what you don't need, blah, 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 blah. You need to know the reference number of everything you need. It's just a big, giant hassle. In Ohio, every month on that day that you need everything, they just have it on repeat. So like, if you don't call them and say, hey, no, we don't need these right now, I'll call you when we do, they'll just send them to you. And they just show up at your house. Like, you don't even need to worry about calling them. It's like, let's say so the first time you order, you're going to order on, let's say you order on May 20th, okay? So the next shipment will come in June 20th, July 20th, and so on and so forth. Like, they will just come. So it's just on repeat. So you will be going every single time. It'll be every month on that day that you schedule it to be. So you don't need to call them or anything like that unless you are overloaded with things. Which, when I moved from Lima, I was kind of overloaded with things, and I ended up, I'm sure I said this in one of my other videos, I ended up donating a bunch of supplies to Apollo, which is a college there that, it's a college that takes high school kids, but they're getting their college degree too, if that makes sense. So, anyways, I am super excited about the move. It's gonna be, who is honking? It's gonna be a really great, it's gonna be really great for Carolyn's health, I feel like. And that's that's most of the reason why we're moving, is because of Carolyn's health and everything that's been going on. If you don't know, she's died twice since she's gotten here. I mean, you can go back and look at my past videos about when she went to the hospital, and we've been in the hospital time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. It's been better, but not 100%. So I just want to put that out there, that it hasn't been 100% better, but it is better than it was, blah, blah, blah. It's very stressful, but we'll get through it. I am very, 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 very worried about the nursing situation. We might be able to get our old nurse that we had, because she is a traveling nurse now. So we might be able to get her, depending if she's on another case or not. If she is on another case, I don't know how attached she gets to those kids, but I know that she had, when she worked with us, she dropped one of the cases so she could work for us more hours with Carolyn. So I'm kind of hoping that is the situation with this too. Not that I want to take a nurse away from another kid, but at the same time, it's I need help. So hopefully that will. Whoa, what's going on, you guys? Why are you going so slow? Utah drivers, man. So anyways, so I am gonna miss the mountains. That's one thing I'm gonna miss, my pretty, pretty, pretty beautiful mountains. I mean, I could take a picture anywhere in Utah, and I look like I live in a freaking postcard. It's crazy. You take a picture anywhere in Utah, and you look like you live in a freaking postcard. It's crazy. So I don't know, but hopefully that will go. I mean, hopefully I won't miss them too much. I mean, I'm sure there's pretty places in Cincinnati too. You know, I do like the city, and I like all the lights and, you know, the buildings, and it's just pretty to me. So anyways, yeah, so we are bringing Shiva with us, my other baby. We are bringing her with us. She's doing okay. She's been acting up a little bit, but, you know, I think she's gonna act up either way since we're going to a new place. She's gonna stay with my mom for a little bit until we can get established, which is what we did when we went to Ohio. We kind of gave my mom the bunny, and she kind of kept the bunny until Shiva decided to try to kill it. I don't think she meant to. I think she was just trying to play with the bunny, and it got a little bit too out of hand, and so she accidentally grabbed the neck instead of the scruff, which I think she was trying to grab the scruff, not her neck, and she accidentally broke it. And I don't think she meant to. I really don't think Shiva was trying to kill her. I really don't. A lot of people are like, oh, it's a rodent, she's trying to kill it. No, I don't think she meant to. Shiva's not vicious. She's like a big giant teddy bear and super loyal. Like, pits just have such a bad rep. She's super loyal. She wouldn't do anything. She does growl at people if she doesn't know you. But she'll look back at me for reassurance 5 or 6 times before she's like, okay, you're fine. You know, she'll be like, Mom, are these people supposed to be here? Is this person supposed to be here? And I'm like, it's okay, Shiva. It's okay, Shiva. And she'll growl at you, but she would never like hurt you on purpose unless you're trying to attack somebody in our family. Otherwise, she does get a little skeptical of you when you are staring at her. Do never stare her in the eyes, because then she gets intimidated. But that's any dog. First off. Second off, she does get a little sketchy around you when you're around the baby, because that is part of our pack, and she knows that that is the most important person in our pack. And so, yeah, she gets a little skeptical of you when you're around her. But if I look at her and I say, Shiva, it's okay. It's all right. And she growls at you and I say, Shiva, knock it off. It'll take her till you come back the next time for her to be like, okay, you're fine. Right? So Shiva's she's not vicious. She's just like a big giant loyal teddy bear. It's great. Anywho, everything has been going very well though with Carolyn. I haven't had any problems with her. Shiva has been more of a problem than Carolyn is, which is saying something. Shiva's not vicious. She's not a bad dog. She's just been acting out, like getting in trash cans and stuff, like regular dogs do, right? But she never used to do that until now. So, anywho, and now we can't keep her out in the house anymore like we used to. So, anyways, but I think she'll get used to it. Everything will be fine. We are gonna give her, they're called like nighttime or sleepy time bones or something like that. Apparently you're supposed to sedate your animal when you're traveling long distances, which I didn't know that, and maybe that's why she was acting up. I don't know, but it's not like we had her in a kennel or anything. Like, she literally sat in the front seat with Trenton on the way here from Lima, and I sat in the back with Carolyn. Like, so I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. We didn't sedate her though. But we are gonna use sleepy time. I think they're called sleepy bones or something like that. I don't remember, but they're called something. Anyways, that's that. And we're gonna use those on the way there. It is gonna be kind of hard to find hotel friendly or hotel that are pet friendly, because it was kind of hard to find like nice hotels that we didn't feel that we felt safe in. I guess you can say, that weren't run down and old, that were not pet friendly. So We did stay in a couple hotels that were kind of sketchy. Like, I didn't even want to take a shower in them because I was like deathly scared of my life. So I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna take a shower here. And one of the hotels, the last hotel we went into that was in Wyoming, we only stayed there for like 3 hours, and we woke up, got in the car, and left because we were like, this is a sketchy as heck hotel. The pillowcases weren't even filled with like pillows. They were filled with like some kind of, I don't know, it felt like newspaper. It wasn't newspaper, it was like this crinkly foam plastic stuff. Really weird. There was no pillow in it. It was just filled with like crinkly, like foamy, bumpy type of something. I don't even know. Anyways, really weird. And then the sheets were like sandpaper. Oh, bleh. So thank gosh we brought blankets with us, which is what we're gonna do this time. We're gonna bring our duvet. The duvet. Okay, so I got a duvet for Christmas. That's gray, and it actually fits both me and Trenton in. And the duvet I had before was white, and my mom got it for me for Christmas when Karen was in the NICU, and it's a queen size. And me and Trenton, we go in a king, and we always get kings when we're in hotels too, because I sleep sideways. I kick in my sleep. I do crazy stuff. So, we're gonna bring a duvet there, and the duvet I got for Christmas, we're gonna bring it with us, and we'll probably just sleep in between their comforter and the duvet comforter, or we might bring like soft blankets and put the blankets down and then sleep with the comforter over us or the duvet over us. Just in case we can't find nice hotels. I'd rather just stay in like a Holiday Express. I've been in Holiday Expresses and they're pretty nice, depending on where you go. But anyways, that's besides the point. We will figure that out later. Anyways, we're all doing great. I just wanted to chat with you guys for a second. Carolyn's not in this one, sorry. Oh my goodness, I almost hit the garage. I will insert a video actually right now of Carolyn closing and opening a drawer. Super cute. She's so funny. By the way, she's blossoming. She is doing sign language now. She's been saying mama and dada all of a sudden. She says more. This is her more. And this is all done. All done. All done. That's how she says all done. And then she goes, thank you. Thank you with both hands. Thank you. She doesn't do thank you. She goes, thank you. And then she does a please. And this is how she does her please. Hold on. She has her stomach right here and she goes. So that's how she does it. She's so sorry. I had changed the thing around. So anyways, super excited for her. She's going to blossom. I can't wait for her to like walk and stand. And that's going to be really fun when that starts happening. But anyway, she knows how to stand. She's been sitting up all by herself lately. She can sit up for like an hour by herself with no back support. She's been doing so good with that. I'm so super, super, super proud of her. Super mom. Proud mom. I'm super excited. I'm so proud of her. She's just been blossoming and doing great. We did fire one of our nurses, and now we have another nurse. I'm just going to call her Nurse R. So Nurse R, that is our nurse right now. And then we fired Nurse K. So she dropped my child, and I was not happy about that, but we'll talk about that later. And didn't tell me. Anyways, we'll talk about it later. Yeah, stay tuned. And happy Valentine's Day. If you're new, please like us. Please like this video, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I sporadically post things. I don't have like a special time or anything. So if you're not new, you know what to do. Like this video. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye. We've been doing this for about 20 minutes now. Out.